The channel SD Pad has a brilliant analysis on Chapter 3 of The Promised Neverland. The link is in the description, and I recommend you watch it. To summarize, there are 3 types of pages: build-up, unexpected moment, and revelation. The analysis was good, but I feel like because it was written to be broad and applicable to any genre, it didn't completely capture the writing magic of the chapter. That's what I'm going to do in this essay. I've always viewed Neverland as a successor to Death Note due to its strong focus on battle of wits. I call it the schemer genre. In battle manga, characters fight with martial arts and magic, but in schemer manga, characters fight by gathering and withholding information and using it to their advantage to fulfill their win condition. In battle manga, the win condition is usually beating the opponent, but in schemer manga, the win condition could be anything, creating a wide possibility when it comes to battles. So I'm going to analyze this like a fight to further understand the brilliance. In Chapter 3, the story starts with the heroes gathering information to prepare for their eventual battle. Using the information they have available, they deduce that their intelligence is what determines their shipping date. This is a revelation, like SD said, an answer to a question, but it is also a vital puzzle piece in crafting their plan. For a battle manga equivalent, this is like the hero training and unlocking a new power. Then we get the first unexpected moment. The scene isn't just powerful because it's surprising, it's powerful because of what comes next, a fight. This is like the villains unexpectedly sneak attacking the heroes. The story previously established that Mother doesn't know the identity of the 2 people that went out to the gate. So in this battle, her goal is to see if it's Emma. Emma's goal is to hide the fact that she's the culprit by acting normal. The first attack is Mother scaring Emma by appearing from thin air. Her next play is checking Emma's reaction. She believes that if Emma actually saw the demons, she'd be afraid or angry at her. Emma knows what she's planning, so she counters by being calm. Reaction check failed. Then Emma attacks. She copies Mother's play by innocently bringing up the dead Connie. Mother doesn't know for a fact that Emma knows Connie is dead, so this is bait to check her reaction. Mother doesn't crack under the pressure. Reaction check failed. This move ends up backfiring because Mother's inhuman calmness begins to crack Emma's calmness, but she's luckily bailed out by Ray's appearance, which changes the subject. The fight is seemingly over, allowing the main duo to escape, but Mother throws one last Hail Mary by directly asking what she's been trying to know. Did they go out to the gate? This play doesn't actually gain any ground because the kids easily deny it and she lets them go. But like SD said, it was her flexing her powerful status. She doesn't know it's them, but she struck fear in their hearts just in case. It's like she's showing that she doesn't have to play mind games and use subtlety like them. She can beat around the bush and check for reactions, or she can just ask direct questions. No one wins, but that's common in Battle of Wits stories like Death Note. Not every fight leads to a conclusive result. It's the accumulation of small battles that decides who wins the war. The types of attacks here were questions, bait, reaction checks, and lies. Reminds you of Death Note, doesn't it? L throws a lot of bait, asks questions, and checks reactions. Light lies a lot. Once that fight ends, we get the cliffhanger plot twist. Mother has a number 2 and is also trying to survive. This is an unexpected moment, but it's also information for the audience that will reshape our view of future fights. Now that we know that she was just like them and is also trying to survive, it changes our understanding of the way she's fighting and shows how she is just as desperate as them to win. In conclusion, what made Chapter 3 so excellent wasn't just the setup and payoffs. All stories do that. What really made it tick was the engaging battle of wits and clever tactics. It was how characters acquired and concealed information from their opponents. It was how the reveal of the villain's motivation dramatically changed how we saw them. I also have to point out that not every chapter can be like this. I think some aspiring writers might get the wrong idea and try to write every single chapter in this style. Even Neverland and Death Note don't do that in their prime. Imagine a battle manga where every single chapter is just either training or fighting. That wouldn't work and it'd get exhausting. The same goes for Battle of Wits. It's helpful to look at your story arcs like movies with 3 acts and then include fights and chapters like these where it fits. Not every chapter can be stacked with payoffs. Let me know if you want more tactical analysis from The Promised Neverland. Subscribe for more academic writing videos to improve your analysis and writing.